This Glorilla and Brorilla situation is probably worse than I think anybody anticipated. When like Glorilla's stepsister first came out and started to expose Glorilla and claim that she wasn't doing anything for her family and she was selfish. Yo, the twists and turns that have happened is something that I didn't predict. Like, I've never seen a more dysfunctional family. Like, Glorilla just came out and confessed and admitted that her sister shot at her and tried to kill her at some point.
Gotcha, bitch.
Whoa!
In their lives.
Hey, before I keep going, I gotta show y'all something real quick. Y'all know I love shining like new money for all the days I was broke! And GLD helps me do just that. Now, like, I actually wear this, like, all the time. And I'm one of them dudes that's picky with my jewelry. If it feels light, cheap, or weird on my neck, I'm not wearing it. But this, you can feel it immediately. The weight is right, the details are clean, and the clamps don't feel super flimsy. It's just all around solid. I mean, you throw this on and people start thinking you got your life figured out a lot more than you actually do. Compliments just start coming out of nowhere. Where you get your chain from, bro? GLD, boy! It's waterproof and sweatproof. Like, everything they make is guaranteed for life. So you ain't really gotta stress about nothing falling apart like all that cheap ass jewelry that some people be selling. I ain't gonna say no names. Now what I really like about GLD is they got options. You want something simple? Cool. You want something that stands out? Cool. They got chains, they got earrings, pendants, watches. Whatever you need, they got it. And it's not one of them brands where you gotta spend crazy prices to actually get something nice and high quality. I ain't the only one rocking with them either, man. Millions of people rock with GLD all across the world. They got thousands of 5-star reviews. And let's just say it's a reason why you keep seeing GLD everywhere. So if you've been thinking like, man, I need one good chain to just put my outfit together, you might be going date night, Valentine's Day coming up, I don't know. This is probably your sign to go get you some nice jewelry. So I'm gonna hook y'all up. Right now, new customers get 50% off if you use the code MACMULA. Half off, bro. 50% off your order if you use the code MACMULA. Half off, bro. Go to GLD.com, use the code MACMULA when you placing your order and save 50%. All right, let's get back to the video.
I ain't gonna get on here and say everything you did to me as a kid. It's well, I don't know, I was a minor, so half of it ain't public record. I ain't gonna talk about how you got me sent to jail for a whole week. We ain't gonna talk about that. How you tried to shoot me and set me up. You got me sent to jail. We ain't gonna talk about none of that. All right.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if what she's saying true, because that bitch that was on, it's something wrong with her. You could tell it's something, everything, like when somebody knocking up there, but nobody's home. You catch my drift.
I ain't gonna talk about half the stuff you did. Just leave it alone. You doing you right now. Keep doing you. Keep my family out of it. Keep me out of it. You see, you at where you at all because you said my name.
Right.
You could have been saying my name and did positive. You went about the wrong way, y'all, and now you'll never get a penny out of me.
Oh, God.
And y'all saying other people, the ones y'all got y'all input to put on it, y'all ain't never been, my whole life, even before I was rich, I always been the one that never asked for shit.
I did my research and come to find out the shooting actually took place. Like, this is a real thing. She's not just talking out her box.
So it's real evidence.
Her sister literally shot at her at some point in her life. And now the sister is online convincing the public that Glorilla is this big, bad, evil monster for not funding her lifestyle. The alleged incident took place May 29th, 2015.
Damn.
Victoria was age 19, which is
That's her.
Brorilla.
That's
She was
Brorilla.
arrested for this. Now, Glorilla claimed that, she shot at her. The incident report doesn't show that she shot at her. What it shows is officers were called to a hotel, 2949 Airways. The hotel room was 239. Apparently, Glorilla called her mama, Olivia Woods, and told her mama that Victoria was pointing a gun at her, was grabbing her in a threatening manner, snatching her by her clothes. Now, Glorilla also told her mama...
I believe everything. I believe if y'all seen this crazy bitch that was on Facebook screaming and yelling, talking about I'm obligated. I'm obligated to your money because we were sisters and we was broke together. That shit don't tell the whole story, gang. A lot of people don't be your family. They just be related to you, like, you know?
That the suspect told her to shut up before I shoot you. The victim also advised that the gun was not pointed at her, only threats were made. Officers arrived at the scene, and Victoria, like, damn near confessed, snitched on herself, told them folks that she actually had a gun, but she ain't do what the gun would, like what they were claiming she did. She actually hid the gun outside the parking lot and then told the police exactly where the gun was, like a dummy. So she was arrested for it.
Why would you hide it? Just what you hide it for?
So from what I see, though, it doesn't look like Glorilla was actually shot at, right? Glorilla told them folks that the gun, was being, I guess, used to threaten her. And that's what Victoria was arrested for. This paperwork surfacing convinced a lot of fans to kind of, start taking the side of Glorilla. Because at first when this news started dropping, Glorilla is really charismatic. She was winning a lot of people over.
Man, that shit is so cap. Niggas just, people always want to make the rich person or the successful person the bad guy in a situation. Like, that's an easy story to convince somebody of. Like, yeah, he rich, he left me, but it's always more to the story than that, gang.
And her essentially saying that, that Glorilla was being stingy and foul.
Right.
And not really taking care of her family. And then the other brother came out and confirmed this. A lot of folks was kind of on, Glorilla's side, but this paperwork kind of brought everybody back on Glorilla's side. And then Glorilla proceeded to go live herself. Because Glorilla right now has been on Facebook Live.
Every day, I know she is. Yeah.
I've never seen anybody on Facebook Live as often as she is. She's been on Facebook Live as
she's
if
soaking
it's
up
like
all
a 9
that
to 5
attention.
shift. 4 hours each time.
Damn.
For about 3 times a day. 12 hours on Facebook Live.
4 hours, 3 times a day?
Damn.
That's crazy, bro. That's insane. And if you think, that's what I said too when I first watched it, like, it sounded like this bitch did this so she can get some attention, get some interviews, you know what I'm saying? Get some a little attention. That shit finna be short-lived as hell. Ain't nobody checking for your weird ass.
So Glorilla took the live to kind of explain her side of the story. And she called her mama and her daddy, right? And the parents confirmed that Glorilla does a lot for him and that Glorilla is dead ass wrong and lying about everything.
Of course she is.
She talking about she sent my mama $1,300. Baby, you owe her $1,200 already.
Sorry.
Huh? What's up, Mom?
Hello?
Yeah, Mom. Toya said she sent you $1,300 today. Well, how much money did she owe you already? Did she borrow?
Victoria owed me $1,200.
She already owed you $1,200.
So, you see, this is why the internet is a crazy place, bro. So this bitch on here, and let me tell you something. If this person right here doesn't look any type of mentally together at all, like it looked like some wires are unplugged upstairs, brother. I'm gonna let you know that right now.
Call the popo, huh? Damn.
So she tried to make it seem like I just got done sending my mama $1,200-$1,300. Yeah, because you owed your mama money and you sent it back. Your mama texted you and asked for the money back because you owed her, not because you just. That didn't even make sense. You saying you broke. You saying your whole family broke, still eating noodles and sleeping on the floor. So where the fuck you get $1,200 from to pay to, like?
Right, that she be borrowing every chance she get, right?
Of course she do.
Right.
She should have gave you double that. Since she getting this little money to go spread lies, she could have gave you double that, right?
Right.
We ain't gonna disclose what I give you in exact dollar amount.
Yeah.
But what happened every month, Mom? What happens every month since I've been famous?
You pay my rent, and I know a lot of people were talking about you buying me a house. I didn't want you to buy me a house. I didn't want to buy a house at this age.
I'm listening to you.
Clearly the mom is lying for Glorilla. Like, what do you mean you didn't want to buy a house? You prefer to rent. Excuse me? At this age, I didn't want a house? At what age? In your 50s, you don't want to own a house, you want to rent? What? Especially if your daughter is offering to buy you a house, I would assume cash down and you own it. Stop it, bro. Like, and if she didn't buy you a home because you told her you don't.
I don't agree with that, bro. I don't agree with that. Because if you know something about buying a house at an older age, at this age, she might have said that like she want to keep traveling. Like, y'all got to stop thinking like, just because you buy a house don't mean shit, nigga. You by the time you get done with all that money and you put that big ass down, okay, let's say you want $1 million. You want your mama to have a nice house. So you gonna pay this $1 million cash house, or is you gonna pay $5,000-$6,000 a month to stay in the same fucking house that you could have paid $1 million for? That's just dumb. And then you still gonna have to work on this, fix on this. It's a liability, bro. Buying a house is a lie. That's a financial lie that the banks told y'all and promoted on commercials and shit for 100 years to try to convince you that buying a house it's not 1950 no more, nigga. Buying a house is a lot more expensive than renting a crib. So she probably was like, no, you ain't gotta buy me no house, just rent it. I don't want to come in your pockets and have you buy a whole $1 million house. Just pay my rent, $3,000 a month. I'm cool. I don't need no big ass. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that means she lying. I think that was a stretch.
Why was she doing interviews telling people she bought the mama a house? Why did we only find out she didn't buy you a home because of the hating sister who came forward? Right.
But if I paid the down payment, if I paid the security deposit and I'm paying your rent, I bought you the house. Just because I don't own it, I still bought you the fucking house. What the hell? It's the same thing. You live here, right? You don't pay for shit, right? That's buying you the house.
It sounds like the mama is coming forward and, doing PR for Glorilla after she got exposed. That's what that sounds like. It sounds like the sister brought too much truths to the internet and spilled the family business. So now the family is going against her and taking Glorilla's side.
No.
But as you guys will see, after this phone
that
call,
don't even make sense.
Right, after the mama and Glorilla kind of, did their whole little PR thing, the sister responded back with receipts that made Glorilla and her mama look crazy.
Yeah, I didn't want at my age. I wanted to rent because you were having me travel all over the place. So
makes sense. She was traveling. She was going different places. She was moving around. She older. Now, a lot of older people sell their house and rent a smaller house so that they can move. They can go here. They can go to Florida, go to Texas. If they kids have if they get grandsons, they can go see them and they ain't got to buy. You know what I'm saying?
So, I wanted to rent, so I could pick up and leave as I wanted to.
Right. That makes perfect sense.
You put in another house if it's rent or bought, whichever one it was that you wanted to do.
Exactly.
Yes, and let me tell you this. She bought me a car that I've always wanted. She promised me when she was 7 years old that she was gonna get that car when I couldn't get it, and she sent it to me last year.
The Woods family ain't none of y'all goddamn business. That's my business. All them my children.
She put them in the business though, Dad, so you can't get mad at them for talking what they talking because she got on there and put them in there.
She got on there and said it.
Listen, baby, I don't get on there because I done dated all y'all my children. Victoria need her. She know better. Friends of our family being whatever happened in the Woods family. Good or bad, that ain't none of y'all concerned.
Exactly.
I'm the dad. I love all my children, but I do not appreciate what Victoria's doing to my family now.
I wouldn't either, bro.
She ain't got no business. Whatever disagreement.
Daddy.
And her mama.
F her. Daddy, I don't want you to say all this. We know she wrong. Blase. Tell them how I treat you. Tell the world how I treat you.
Man, look, you have been outstanding. I could never pay you back for all the shit. I don't lost count.
Dad, that's all that matters. You and my mama taking care of, and I'm happy.
You take damn good care of me.
Thank you, Dad.
You take damn good, man.
You deserve
I ain't got no complaint.
The matter of fact, yo, this family is fake as hell, yo. Keep people like Glorilla family from around me. So when Glorilla got them on the phone talking, they understand it. They are like they understand. She's the perfect daughter. She's amazing. But behind her back, they dogging her out to the sister. The sister only think the way she think about Glorilla and how she treat her mom and dad because the mom and dad is telling her these things. So the sister, after Glorilla, made the mama go live, the sister released messages of this mass group text. I
don't want to hear messages though. See, messages. If I get on the phone with a nigga and I record myself telling you what happened, and then you show me messages, that's two different things, folks. Because messages could be fake. So I gotta appreciate the voice.
Apparently, the mama used this mass texting app, right? So and it's a family group chat.
Mass texting.
So
app.
the sister released messages from the family group chat that Glorilla is not in. Where the mama is, I think she's in it, right? But the mama is addressing Glorilla publicly, right, in this little group chat, and the mama is talking about Glorilla, telling her how she's bad, she's doing her siblings wrong, she don't love the family, she's not taking care of them, and if this is what you're saying behind closed doors, then why are you faking the funk when she calls you? Why not just keep it honest? Hey, bro, you wasn't doing what you were supposed to do for the family. But the sister releasing this made Glorilla and her mom look crazy.
What do you mean supposed
so
to
the
do?
sister posted their group message, right? Their like group text. They use an app called Mass Text or whatever it's called between Big Eddie, Glorilla, her mom, Ollie, is the entire family and all the kids, right? So the mom wrote a message in chat, and this was back in June, I believe, that the mom wrote this, okay? At the top is the actual number, but, obviously I cut it off because I'm not getting no strike. So the mom wrote a message in a group chat to Glorilla, and she wrote, "Hi, Gloria, are you mad at me about something again? The award show is Sunday, and you haven't said anything more to me about coming since you told me that we will be there. This is beginning to be a pattern. When I forgive, I forget as well. But when I see the same behavior repeat itself, then it causes me to remember what I have forgiven. You keep getting my hopes up of celebrating your successes with you at your contract reading as well as recent award shows, then snatch the rug from under me by not responding to my calls or texts prior to the contract signing or award show." I wonder if Glorilla is like embarrassed of her family and that's why she don't want them around. She would write, "You even asked us to retire, and I did. Elder and Daniel didn't retire even though you spoke to Elder yourself and asked him to retire. You said you had us, but every time you give me anything, I have to ask for it."
I don't know, baby. I'm just a different nigga, bro. I mean, listen, gang. I know everybody got their own opinion and shit. Maybe I'm just a different nigga. I ain't gonna lie. So you sending me a long ass paragraph and basically saying you gotta ask for something that you want, and I gave it to you. So what the fuck is the problem? What are you talking about? I gave it to you. You asked and I gave it. Fuck, I gotta wake up and be like, come on, bro. That shit is just cap, gang. I'm grown as hell. You grown as hell. I don't have to wake up and be like, what can I do for my mom and all 12 of my siblings and my dad? Like, gang, like that shit is cap, bro. That is cap. I'm a grown man myself. I worked hard for this shit. It's not up for you to be living like me. You didn't work like me. You did not work like me. You didn't put together you didn't work the hours, these early fucking nights and long. Like, do you know, like, gang, do you know what I did for this YouTube shit, gang? I used to not sleep, nigga. I used to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning and record videos all day and edit videos 2, 3, 4 times and upload them and get yellow marked and upload them again and make a new video to get 500 views and 5 cents on the fucking video. And then get discouraged as hell and beat myself up and took all these courses and watched all these interviews and learned all. Do you know how many hours I put into this shit? You ain't supposed to be living like me to the point where I just give you $50,000 a month? Cause you my parents? Cause you my siblings? You my family? Like, that shit is cap, bro. On bro grave. Like, no, that's not how that work. What the fuck like, that's like me telling my homie, like, gang, only time you do something for me is when I ask for it, gang. Yesterday I asked for $1 million. You only gave it to me because I asked for it. It's like, what?
This don't sound like the call we just heard, bruh.
But you also don't know when this was. The call you just heard was today. And I ain't gonna lie, mama is extremely cordial. She's extremely cordial. And I feel like mama is just explaining why she feel, you know what I'm saying? Like, Glorilla don't gotta be fucking perfect. Nobody perfect, gang. Mama sound like she's explaining, it ain't got nothing to do with no money or none of that, gang. It sound like she's explaining her frustrations or her side of the story. You don't know if this was from the first year of her being famous or the first 2 years. She been famous for years, bro. So the phone call was yesterday or whenever it was. This text message, where's the date at? Because if this text message was 4 or 5 years ago, then what are you saying?
This don't sound like the call we just heard, bruh. Glorilla called her mama, and on that call, the mama said what? The mama said what? The mama said what? Oh, come on, bruh. This nigga don't. The mama said that Glorilla go over and beyond for them. Do whatever they want. That they don't even gotta ask She just doesn't.
She didn't say that.
But behind closed doors, when they not trying to save face for the public, all of a sudden, Glorilla ain't doing what she's supposed to do.
It's not all of a sudden. The context is right. Y'all just, I feel like niggas just be taking shit and run with it. If this message was 3, 4, 5 years ago, and she just said it, well, even if it was a week ago, like shit, like, man, whatever. I ain't finna keep saying the same
So
thing.
then she goes on, you said you had us, but every time you give me anything, I have to ask for it. For the longest, you didn't give me a penny till you started hanging around Cardi. From what I've heard, she's all about taking care of family, just like your friend Glossy. You didn't even move us. God blessed us with the cars and houses. Remember, I told you that I was expecting Lil G, meaning you to help us, but had to go to Big G. So Lil G is obviously like Gloria name is Gloria, but but she's also nicknamed Hallelujah. So Lil G is her, Big G is actually God. So Lil G, is Gloria, Big G is God. So she was saying that Lil G was expected to help them out, but Big G had to come through. So when she said Big G, God blessed us with the cars and the houses. She's saying that God gave them the cribs, God gave them new cars, that Gloria didn't do a goddamn.
Do that even make fucking sense? So God just dropped off a car and a house to you, huh? Nobody paid for it. God just spawned in a car and a house. Like, what are we talking about?
But again, that call was a little different. Okay? Your actions towards me and the family are very disrespectful. The last time you showed this exact same behavior for the Grammys, we went out and bought stylish as well as expensive everything that we normally wouldn't have. So the mom is saying that when, like, Glorilla invited them to the Grammys, they went ahead and spent money they didn't have to make her look good. So she won't be embarrassed of how they showed up. So she says, we bought stylish as well as expensive everything that we normally wouldn't have bought to make you look good so that your colleagues wouldn't look down on us again. Again, meaning they looked down upon them the first time. You know whom I'm speaking of. In actuality, you should have purchased our look from head to toe because we're representing you. You have my children backstage looking like bums. Your own little brother refused to take...
I don't have your children looking like bums. Your children got y'all... These people are fucking insane, gang. Y'all is insane, bro. It's something wrong with these... everybody in there that say something like this is insane. The nerve of you to think that it's my job. It's my job because I made it, I got big and I got successful. So now it's my job to have y'all drip down in Fendi. You, my dad, and all 10 of my siblings, 11 of my siblings, y'all supposed to be drip down in Fendi, Gucci, Louis, Prada, Amiri, Hermes. Y'all supposed to be drip down in the crate because I made it successful. That's how niggas go broke, doing dumbass shit like that. Fuck it, what, gang, if you ain't got enough money to go buy a decent outfit from Old fucking Navy, bro, you ain't got $100 to go get an outfit from H&M, you need to stay your ass at home then. The fuck is you coming to the Grammys for? Or wherever. Stay your ass at home. What the fuck? So if I invite you to my wedding, I gotta buy you an Armani suit? I invite you to my wedding. You come to my wedding and I have to pay for your clothes too? So I have to pay for the wedding. I have to pay for y'all flights. I have to pay for the car service. And I have to pay for y'all to get y'all fucking clothes? And y'all all grown? That's insane,
pictures
bro.
With you because his shoes weren't in good shape. Roscoe did take a picture with you, right? But look at his shoes. Speaking of the children, it's horrific the way you're doing Lil Eddie and Miracle. Now the sister, again, the sister came out and said that a couple of her siblings are living with Glorilla, but Glorilla is treating them like housemaids instead of looking out for them and trying to...
Yeah, because they probably the same attitude they got. I would treat them like housemates too. Y'all come in here, y'all, I'm paying the bills, I'm paying the rent, and y'all ass come in here and do nothing, sitting in fucking in y'all drawers all day, playing the game all day, don't do no job, don't work nowhere, ain't trying to get no degree, ain't trying to learn shit. You just in here fucking, I don't have to let you be a leech off me because you my brother or my sister, bro. I don't have to do that. Nigga, I have a wife that I pay for, but she still gets up and cleans and cooks. And whatever if I ask her to go drop orders off, she goes to do that. She ain't just in here just sitting fucking, like, you see what I'm saying? She's contributing to the household in some way. When I have kids, they gonna contribute to the fucking household or they ain't getting shit either. This is not a leech party, bro. You don't just wake up and because your brother famous or your sister famous, you just come and live and everything took care of. And you just rich as hell and you driving her cars, living in her crib, spending her money, and you don't do nothing to add nothing. That shit is cap, bro. That's cap, gang. And for a motherfucker to even expect that to be going on, it's even like bigger, like delusion. Y'all ass is crazy, bro.
And the mama confirms it here. The mama says, "You have my children caged in your home, not feeding them, nor allowing them to go outside anywhere. You have Lil Eddie, who is emotionally unstable, walking around the house all day with a rifle strapped to him like he's Rambo."
You see how it's always me. I got. These are grown-ass people. What you mean, I got him? How the fuck do I lock a grown-ass man in the crib, gang? If the grown man want to move back to Memphis, the grown man can move back to Memphis, folks. I got him with a... like, come on.
You say that you're a millionaire. Get professional security. Hold on, bro. Glorilla got her autistic brother playing security with a rifle. Yo, she don't value the life of anybody in that house, bro. If you got the autistic brother with a rifle, bro, that's out of pocket. Out of pocket.
Ain't they your kids?
Miracles.
Why it ain't you that got them? Why it gotta be me?
Teezy walking around with expensive hair in her head. So Teezy is apparently one of Glorilla's friends, and the mom is saying, "Yo, your sister got old braids in her hair." When we pulled up, the sister looking dusty, but so your friends.
It's my responsibility to do everything for these human beings. I'm gonna try to stop pausing, but this shit strike a nerve because I've been in this situation to the point where motherfuckers expect me to just give. And shit don't work like that, bro. Like, y'all think motherfuckers be having more money than they really got, gang. Motherfucker ain't making no $6 million a month where I could just blow it on. And even if I was, nigga, this my money. This ain't your money, bro. I don't have to fucking take care of you and be like, nigga, what the hell? Nigga, I don't even do that to my wife, bro. Y'all is insane, gang. I don't walk up on my wife and be like, "Oh, your hair is not as done right now. Do you want?" No, she be like, babe, I'm gonna go get my hair done. Is it okay if I get my hair done on Saturday? Woo-de-woo. Like, what the fuck? It's not my responsibility to, like, y'all is crazy, gang.
Fly and expensive. How'd that work?
Y'all
You're supposed to take care of your sister.
I'm just let this shit play.
Right before your friends. But they choose you. You even had Teezy's family in your home chilling with them for almost a month, but had us to come down much later, and all we did were be your slaves, fixing up your house.
Lord,
your own daddy comes to the award shows in suits that I bought over 15 years ago for him. We went out and purchased luggage, among other things, when you asked us to come to your signing with Gotti. We were packed and willing and waiting on your call to go to the airport, and you didn't have the decency to answer your phone or even inform us that we weren't coming until you got tired of me calling and texting you. Then you finally responded with a text the next day. What is this? What fame does to a person? Now, if you guys remember, like, Glorilla signing, I'm sure you do. Glorilla, like, her signing went viral because it was like Glorilla and all her friends were on a private jet and they were toasting and celebrating her finally signing a deal. The mama wanted to be there as well. It looks like Glorilla, was like perfectly content with just her friends being there. And she promised the mama that they were going to be there. But then after a while, she changed her mind and stopped answering her calls, which to me is foul.
It's always foul. But nobody asks, I wonder why she changed her mind. That's never a question. You know that? It's always just, oh, you foul. You foul. It's never, I wonder why she changed her mind. Maybe her mama was tweaking. I don't know. The rich motherfucker don't never get the benefit of the doubt. That's what I've learned, gang. It's always, the rich motherfucker always got to be the bad guy. No matter what you did, you could have gave this motherfucker $1 million. If they go blow the $1 million and they broke now and they hair look messed up. Look, you got your sister with, like, it don't matter about none of that shit.
Right, because just tell them, right? Don't get their hopes up. So then she continues and she says,
and I ain't saying Glorilla 100% right, but like, man, niggas.
I will always love you, but the way you do your own family isn't right. I pray that God shows you the error of your ways and you repent of them. By the way, all right, when you asked us to drive to Atlanta on the pretense of spending time with you, but instead you use my expertise to do your interior decorating upon returning home, we discovered, this is also too, bro, and she claims that they had a flat tire on the way home. She felt like Glorilla and other people burst their tire on purpose. What I will say, man, this family is dysfunctional, it's toxic. If they feel this way about you, but then hop online and say something else, I don't know, bro. Listen, at least the mama wasn't talking behind her back because she put it publicly in like the group text. But yo, this is sad, man. Y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think of this? And if you're still watching this video
that was the weirdest shit I've ever seen in my life, gang. I ain't gonna lie to you. Niggas, boy. Listen, gang. A grown person is not responsible for another grown person. I don't give no fuck if I'm a billionaire. I am not responsible for taking care of another grown-ass person. Even my own children. When my children grow older and they're 25, 26, 27, 28 years old, you grown as fuck. It's no longer my responsibility to take care of you. You are a grown-ass man. I shouldn't have to tell you, hey, you need to go get a haircut. Here go $50. Every fucking Friday, I got to remind you to go get a haircut. I got to remind you to get your braids done. Bitch, do your own hair. Go in my bathroom. Use my products. Do your own hair. No grown person is responsible for another grown person. Point blank, period. Talking about God repent. God ain't tell me to take care of no other grown motherfucker, man. Or no grown woman. God ain't tell that gang shit in the Bible where God know that God ain't tell me to take care of no grown man for the rest of my days. God told me to fucking take care of me and my family. My children. God ain't say nothing about no motherfucking take care of your entire brother and sister and your lineage and all of your cousins and everybody who, like, bro, like, y'all niggas is crazy, bro. Y'all is fucking people are in fucking sane, bro. They're insane.